Day 2 of Turning Point USA's America Fest beginning today after Erica Kirk gives a rousing speech dedicated to her husband and the future of the conservative movement. Listen.
We are locked in and mission focused for both 2026 and 2028. We're investing in states and not just in races. So what I mean by that is we are building the red wall, Arizona, Nevada, New Hampshire. That's going to be very important to us. We're going to ensure that President Trump has Congress for all 4 years. We are going to get my husband's friend, J.D. Vance, elected for 48 in the most resounding way possible.
Crowd like that. Our next guest also going to be speaking at AmFest on Sunday. Senate candidate from the great state of North Carolina, Michael Whatley, joins me now. Senate candidate Whatley, great to have you. Before we preview your speech, what did you make of Erica Kirk's words last night?
Very powerful. You know, she is continuing and building on the vision that Charlie had when he created Turning Point. And I think it's very important for the Republican movement, the conservative movement, to have Turning Point in the field and to make sure that that next generation is being brought up to lead in this country. It's very important.
I mean, this speech wasn't just theoretical. This speech literally explained a battle plan for 2026 and 2028. You, of course, are going to be speaking there in a few hours, maybe 48 hours or so. What will your speech provide detail-wise on that point, specifically winning in 2026? As quite frankly, Michael, I don't mean to build your ego up too much here, but as the man who basically won the 2024 election for Republicans in Congress.
Well, I would argue that President Trump won 2024, but I'm glad that I was able to play a role in it, and I think that, one of the lessons that we learned the hard way is when we lost in 2018 midterms, that really set the table for 2020 in the loss we had there. We want to make sure that we are going to win in 2026, that we have Congress and Senate that are going to be able to work with President Trump to finish his term, and I am looking forward to being an ally for the president in the Senate.
Meantime, President Trump expected to speak in your great state, North Carolina, today. As we've mentioned multiple times, you are running for Senate there. You're going to be campaigning with him. And I'm sure you know these stats. This is shocking, I think, to a lot of people. North Carolina has dramatically shifted to the GOP in recent years. Not necessarily the shift is shocking, but just this huge number in about 10 years. There were more than 670,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans in North Carolina back in 2015. Now that number down to just over 1,000 more Democrats. Can the president and you turn that, what I'm going to call registration momentum, into wins in the Tar Heel state?
We absolutely can. And President Trump carried North Carolina all 3 times. When I took over as the state party chair back in 2019, that delta was 450,000, and we have seen a very steady progression. A lot of that is Democrats who've left the party because the Democratic Party continues to move left. Roy Cooper and the Democratic leadership are out of step with Main Street, North Carolina, and that is why we're seeing the Republicans come forward. But we've got to take it to the ballot box, and we're going to win because we're running on the common sense agenda that President Trump put in place in this last race. That he said that we were going to rebuild our economy. We're going to restore our borders. We're going to make sure America's respected again around the world. That's what North Carolina voters want. The Democrats, on the other hand, they are about open borders, inflationary spending, and a weak America. Roy Cooper is a card-carrying member of that woke mob, and the voters in North Carolina want to go in the right direction, and they want to see common sense. They want to see more jobs. They want to see higher wages, lower prices, and they want to see safe kids and safe communities. That's what I'm fighting for. That's what President Trump ran on last cycle, and it's a winning formula for North Carolina.
That Roy Cooper you mentioned, of course, the former Democrat governor, the expected Democrat nominee for Senate in the race that you are running in. You got a primary as well on the GOP side. We're going to see. Michael Whatley, have fun today. Appreciate your time, and have fun this weekend at AmFest.
Great.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhardt. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.